All right, Fusion and Impact students, welcome to your class. We are ready to get started. You will need a chair and your commas for later on in class, all right? But for now, remember, the room you're in right now is your OMA, so make sure you're practicing as if you were in class with everybody else, and let's see if we can get better over the next half hour or so. Ready? Face front, strong bow. Good. And Academy 10, saying with me, I will demonstrate leadership, strength, commitment, knowledge, respect, sir, and strong bow. Good. That's important to remind ourselves. Even if you're a grown adult, it's important to remember that we want to not just kick and punch. We want to be able to demonstrate real leadership skills. And so that's why we say those before every class starts. All right. Let's go to ready stance. Let's do, how about 15 jumping jacks? Let's try to stay together. And 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, 14, and 15. Whew, good job. Let's shake it out. Get it loose. Feet as wide shoulders. Neck rotations. Big circles with your head, getting your neck stretched out. And other way. Good. Big circles round and round. Then from there, arm circles forward. Big shoulder rotations here. Getting into the muscle. Good. And backwards. Big circles around and around. Good. From there, going back and forth across the body. Again, stretching out my shoulders and chest on this one. Then up and down this way here. Awesome. From there, we're going to go twice as wide as your shoulders. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to stretch over the top to this wall. And then this way. Really try to get those fingertips close to that wall. Side to side. Good. And time on that one. Now we're going to twist. Bring my fingertips to the opposite wall. Then the other way. Good. Side to side. Great low back stretch for those of you that are close to my age. Good. And from there, legs straight. Now I'm going to bring my chest from one knee to the other. Side to side. Bring my knee down. Or my knee down. Bring my chest down to my knee. I had the words, just not the right ones. Put your hands on the floor, hips side to side, or Spider-Man stretch. Good. One way, then the other. Each time I'm straightening one leg, then over to the other side, straighten the other one. All right, very good. Let's warm up. So from here, we have our sparring balance warm up. Very simple, but remember, simple and easy are two different things. Whenever I spar, I always want to be bladed. Bladed is a cool word for sideways. So I've got my hip facing you and my other hip facing away from you. I never want to spar like this. So I'm turned sideways. I've got 1 foot pointed at you, 1 foot pointed 90 degrees to the wall, hands up in front of me, heels are barely on the floor. So the weight of my body is resting on the ball of my feet and my toes, okay? From here, my sparring bounce just up and down like this. Good. Go ahead and switch legs, and that also switches my position. So my hips turn the other way. And relax. All right, that's level 1. Fist bump yourself. You did it level 1. Now level 2. All right, I'm going to be on the balls of my feet. Front to back, front, back, front, back. Good. Nice and light on the balls of our feet. Mostly leaning back. So if I wanted to pick up and kick, I could. We're just not kicking right now. Switch legs. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Again, my weight is mostly over my back leg. A little bit of weight on my front leg. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Now from here, what we're going to work on is that same motion, forward, back, forward, back. And every once in a while, I'm going to throw a back fist with my front arm, okay? So we're going forward, back, and again, throw that back fist every once in a while. Boom. I draw my elbow up and bring my head all the way out in front of me. Good. Keep it up. Just kind of get that burn going. Get that burn started. Good. Switch. Other side. Back fist with that front hand every once in a while. Doesn't have to be every time. Boom. Little hiccup there. Sorry. And boom. Good. All right. And 3, 2, 1. And time. All right. From here, we're going to go ahead and transition to the floor and start our stretches. All right, so we're going to start down on seated ankle stretch, okay? So I'm sitting on tops of my feet. I'm stretching out my ankles. I'm stretching out the tops of my feet. I'm stretching out my shin and a little bit of quadricep stretch as I'm here, okay? So kind of a simple place to start. Plus, it feels good after some of those warm-up drills. Good. From there, I'm going to roll my toes back, seated toe stretch. And I'm going to put the ball of my feet on the floor. My toes are literally stretching back. When I do a front kick or a round kick on a board, I want to hit with the ball of my foot. So this just helps our toes to kind of stretch out of the way. That way, when we break a board, we don't break a toe. It's always bad when you're defending yourself to hurt yourself. So also helps for that. All right, cobra stretch. From there, hands on the floor, hips down, and shoulders up. You can turn a shoulder one way or the other, kind of get into that abdomen, get that stretch going in your abs. Good. A couple more seconds on that. You can lift your legs off the mat if you want to. That gets you a much more intense stretch on this one. From there, we're going to go to cat back. So you're going to go head down, shoulders up in the air, nice and high. Good, kind of like a Halloween cat, if you will. So again, my shoulders are trying to get nice and high in the air. Think of a camel that has a hump on the back. That's what I'm trying to get my back up. Good. From there, this is more of a stabilization stretch, but it is back bow. So arms up, legs up, just like this. Good. So hips are down, but my legs and upper body are up as high as I can get them. Very good. All right, then drop down. Go ahead and have a seat. So start off with 5 bent leg back rollers, but then stop from there because we're going to do a little bit different style of back roller after that. So again, hold. I'm going to go back and forward. Go to get 5. Good. That's 2. Back and forth. 3. Good. That's 4. And 5. All right, from here we're going to do jackknife back rollers. What that means is I'm going to keep one leg straight, the other leg bent. The one that's bent, I'm going to hold on to my shin. The one that's straight, I'll turn sideways a little bit. I'm going to grab my hand and pull it down towards the floor. All right, let's go and do 3 of those on each side. Ready? Go for it. Pull back. Nice and smooth. Don't muscle it or you're going to hurt yourself. We don't want to hurt ourselves. I'm switching. Good. Grab and pull. Little hamstring stretch here as I pull that leg towards the floor. Good. And that's 3 on each side for me. All right, good. From here, call this pike stretch. So legs straight, feet together. And we're going to lean forward, reach, and then hold that stretch down for 10. 9, 8, 7, look down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, keep one leg straight. Put the other one around behind you. Sorry, I know you're seeing my dirty feet here. All right, so the leg that's straight, I'm going to lean forward, reach with both hands, and again, point your nose down to the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, a little bit lower, 6, 5, 4, a little bit lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch to the other side. All right, try to keep your knees away from each other in this stretch. Lean forward, head down, and 10, 9, 8, 7, a little bit lower, 6, 5, 4, low as you can, 3, 2, 1. Take your right leg, cross it over, and we're going to twist to the right side. So whatever knee is up, that's the direction. I'm going to use my opposite hand to kind of twist off there, getting a nice lower back stretch. It's called spinal twist, but that sounds kind of painful. Good. Switch to the other side. I get that we're twisting our spine, but it just sounds painful. Good. All right, we're going to lay back, pull one knee into our chest, other leg is straight. Notice my straight leg is not on the floor, it's hovering above the floor. Good. We're going to switch legs every 4 or 5 seconds. Good. Switch. Nice tight pull on this. This really helps our front kick chambers to pull that shin in, pull that knee in. Good. All right, in time, go ahead and sit up, legs into a V. All right, so from here, we're going to get side to side stretches. So you know how this works. Hands behind your head, going all the way with your torso to one way, all the way the other way is 1. Let's get 10. Ready? Go for it. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. That's 5. You're halfway there. 6, sir. 7, sir. Almost there. That's 8. That's 9. And one more, 10. Sir. Then from there, legs out a little bit wider. I want to feel that stretch. I want to feel that tension. Okay. From there, I'm going to walk my hands out, roll my hips forward as far as I can reach my hands. Once my hands are out, I'm going to go head down and hold. Every couple seconds, as the pain goes away a little bit, I'm going to move my hands forward a little bit more and hold. Bring my head down. Fingers forward, head down. And butterfly stretch. Nice work. Bottoms of your feet together. Move these up and like butterfly wings, or you can push them straight down to the mat. All right. All right, while I adjust the camera, go ahead and get 5 good jumping jacks, and we'll start the next portion of class. All right, so fusion impact students, we're going to work a couple board breaking techniques, and some of these are techniques that we don't use very often. Like a lot of times we'll do back leg front kicks and step behind side kicks. Today we're going to work on 2 board breaking tech kicks that we don't usually have. Now, if you have a Wave Master at home, a kicking bag or heavy bag, whatever, you can use one of the kicks on this one, on that, but you don't want to do the first one. The first one we're going to work is an axe kick. So axe kick, typically the board would be on a board holder, or an instructor can hold the plastic boards or wooden boards. But the idea with this is if you're chopping wood with an axe, you take the axe, around in a half circle, and then down, okay? And so that's what our leg does in this kick. So again, I'm imagining my boards are about right here, and I go from here. My kicking leg is behind me. I sweep it past my other leg this way. It goes past my other leg. As it starts to come up, I bring my shoulder back and I drop my foot down. So when I'm hitting, I'm actually hitting with the back side of my shoe if I was wearing a shoe, the back of my shoe. So I'm here, I'm gonna bring it, sweep it up, past, and then bring my heel down. Notice I was pushing my heel out like that. I don't want to slap it with the top of my foot. It won't break, and it could really hurt my ankle to do that. Okay, so on your own, favorite leg for now. If you feel like switching every time, you can switch legs. That's fine. But take your leg, bring it up, boom, bring it down, axe kick. All right, doesn't have to go high. You can start with it low. The idea is control it. I went backwards. That was bad. I want to go forwards. Here, boom, a little bit forwards. Helps my power to go all the way through the board. Okay, good. About 10 more seconds. Go ahead and practice that. Hands up because it looks cooler in pictures. If you break a board and your hands are like this, it doesn't look as cool as if your hands are here and you smash through the wood. There you go. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now this next one, if you have a bag or target you can hit, that'd be good. And if you have more than one person in your family and you have a target pad, you can do the drill, rewind it and do it again, or do the drill each and then pause it while the other person goes. Either one's fine. So what I want to do with this one is a back leg round kick. Now what you're used to when we round kick is we hit the bags with the top of our foot. You don't want to hit a board with the top of your foot, okay? It hurts like crazy. So when I do a board breaking round kick, I want to hit with the ball of my foot. So do this. If you're on a ground, you can do this on. Don't hurt yourself if you're on like wood floor though. Is I'm going to bring my foot behind my rear. I'm just going to kick the floor with the ball of my foot. Okay, try with the other foot. I'm just hitting the ball of my foot on the floor, okay? That's the motion that I feel in a round kick when I break a board, okay? So kicking leg behind me. Don't imagine the board is here. Actually, imagine the board is kind of at a 45-degree angle. The more straight on you are, the more you deploy your toes back. The more over you are, the less power you need. So if you have a little bit of both, that kind of helps. So a little bit less power here. So I go from here, I bring my knee up and over, and I kick. Again, height doesn't really matter on this one. I want board holders to be able to hold the board really good for this. As I come, though, I'm hitting with the ball of my foot, so my toes are pulled back, okay? So I'm here, bring my knee over, boom, round kick, and come down. All right, knee comes over, boom, round kick and come down. Very important that I sweep this knee over. I don't kick until my knee aims at the board, okay? So go ahead and back leg round kick, board breaking style. So we're not going for height. We're not going for sparring. We're kicking with our toes forward. We're hitting with the ball of our foot, so pull your toes back. All right, go ahead and get that for 10 more seconds, back leg round kick. If you want to use the other leg, you can do that as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We've got 5, 4, don't rush, but have some good kicks. Good, 3 seconds left. 2, you have time for another kick. And time. All right, we're going to work 2 hand techniques. So this first hand technique is probably one you haven't done a whole lot of, and it's called a downward elbow, okay? So think of that axe kick again. The boards are here. So downward elbow, I drop down like this, okay? Very painful technique to use on somebody in self-defense. We'll talk about that another day. But for board breaking, I'd come up and drive my elbow down. So I usually would stand kind of in a front stance like this. You can even start with your feet together and step out, kind of like you're going to do a lunge, okay? We're bringing our elbow down. We'd hit here with our tricep. Very similar to how I'd hit with a backwards elbow, but I'm going down. So I'm dropping it down. So what I want you to do is I want you to drop down one elbow, then the other elbow, okay? Notice whatever knee is matching, I'm bending, okay, just dropping my way into the board break, okay? Here we go, ready? 1, turn the other way. 2, turn the other way. 3, turn the other way. 4, good. 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, one more each side. 9, 10, good. So again, that is allowed in board breaking. That's a hand technique. So you have your holders take a knee, or you can use the board holder that kind of sits on the ground and drop that elbow down through the center, okay? All right, next one that we're going to work on. This is one that we don't recommend using on a plastic board. But when you're an adult, you can practice this on a wooden board. And we only recommend starting with one board for sure on this movement. It's called a ridge hand. Ridge hand, again, I would not recommend using on a plastic board. If you're 16 and older, you can do it on a wooden board, okay? But still, crazy good move to learn for self-defense. So I'm going to go from here. Whatever leg that I'm stepping out with, the opposite hand drops behind me and sweeps through. I'm going to come close so you can see my hand. So I take my hand, I wrap my thumb like this. It's underneath. It's actually touching the pad here of my pinky finger. All right. I start with it here behind me. Okay. As it comes forward, I twist, and that's when I hit the board with this part of my hand. There's muscle right here. Okay. And that muscle tenses up. If my thumb is loose, that's loose and soft. If my thumb is tight, that's tight and hard. Okay. So I'm here. I step out and swing nice and hard. Here, and it twists. That twist is what really sends my power through the board. Okay, so I'm stepping out, boom, twist. Stepping out, twist. Stepping out, twist. Let's try the other side just for fun. Again, thumb tucked nice and deep, hand palm up, step out, and twist it over. Send all your power through this one. You wouldn't want to go and stop. As soon as it hits that board, it's going to hurt if you're going slow. If you're going fast, your adrenaline pumping, it doesn't hurt as bad. So ready, step out and ridge hand. Good, let's go 3 more. Boom, 2 more. Step out. Good. 1 more, get that twist at the end. Nice job. All right, so again, just want to do some different techniques with you guys working on some board breaking. All right, let's go to the next part of class. All right, Fusion Impact students, we will need your commas for this drill, so go ahead and get those if you don't already have them handy. Remember, we hold towards the middle of the comma. That way we have the maximum benefits of power and control over the weapon. All right, as we go through, remember, if you're a Fusion or Impact student and you're a white through green belt, you have sections 1 and 2. If you're blue belts and above, you have sections 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to cover all of those today, so if you have any questions, then you can definitely let us know and we will help you out from there, okay? So first, holding the commas here, blades down, strong bow. Left leg steps out as wide as my shoulders, bring my commas up. From here, left leg steps out into a sitting stance, elbows down, ayah! Sorry, too loud of a yell. Then I'm going to go right attack, left attack. Without the commas, these are palm strikes. With the commas, it looks kind of like a punch. So right, left. And again, you're going with me. So if I go to left, you're going to left. Okay, let's do that together again. So left side steps out, elbows down, ayah! Then right, left. From there, I take that left arm, I cross really tight. Notice my elbows are stacked. I don't want them staggered. If possible, I want them stacked. That just makes this cross look tight. From there, I'm going to turn my toes to a 45-degree angle. Left low block. All right? So left arm, left leg. Back leg's going to skip. Front leg's going to front kick. Skip front. Hug again. Same. Elbow stacked. Left chop. Right punch. The hardest part of that is keeping my balance between those 2 moves. From here, I take my right arm and hug. Put my right leg in front. You may have to scoot out a little bit. That's okay. But I'm in a right front stance, right low block. Now from here, right, skip, front kick, right arm hugs, chop, and left arm punch. All right. Again, if you already know section 1, you're allowed to practice by yourself. If you know the whole form, use this time to make your form better. But very important today, what we're talking about is that cross. That cross just makes the move look way tighter, way stronger, way more controlled. So make sure you're crossing tight. All right, we're going to do section 1 and 2 now. And then for those of you that have section 3, we'll practice that. Here we go. From here, left leg steps out, elbows down. Hiya! Right attack, left. From there, left arm hugs on top. Turn your toes to the corner, left low block. Left leg's going to skip front kick, hug, chop, and punch. From there, the right side, same form moves, right, low block, right leg is in front, right, skip front kick, right, chop, left punch. From there, I drag, section 2, I drag my left hand towards you, I drag my left leg behind me, right, high, hug, low. Step back again, left, high, hug, low. Next move is the same step I do when I break a board with an elbow strike. I lift my front foot, I make it go lunging into a front stance, this time back arm punch. If you're a black belt here, you can do a 2-step run jump side kick with your right leg, or what we're about to do, okay? So from here, we go back leg, front kick, land it, skip front kick. Then if you're a brown belt and above, jump front kick, okay? If you're not a brown belt and above, you just go straight down to a sitting stance, low chop and yell. Hiya! All right, let's do section 2 again. Then we'll enter to section 3 for blue belts and above. Again, if it's too much, just practice what you need to practice to get this down for today. And then you can always add in or come back to section 3 for those of you that have it. So we just finished right, chop, left punch. From here, step back on the right. Right high, low, step back with the left in front. High, low, back arm, punch. From there, black belts again, you can 2-step jump side kick or front kick. Skip front kick again, brown belts with that jump front kick, land to a sitting stance, low knife hand, or low, comma hand, and yell. All right, from here, section 3, blue belts and purple belts, we have a hop side kick to the back, chop elbow strike, hop side kick to the front, chop elbow strike. Brown and red belts, you have a hop hook kick, chop elbow, hop hook, chop elbow. Then black belts. We have a hop, hook, kick, round kick, chop elbow, hop, hook, kick, round kick, chop elbow, and then a spinning fancy move, and then 2 punches. Let's go. Here we go. So here is section 2 ended. Hop, side kick with the left, or hook kick, round kick, depending on what rank you are. Chop, elbow strike. So I'm pointing my right elbow to the back of the classroom. From here, I look over my shoulder towards the screen. My right leg now does my hop kick, side kick for brown or blue and purple, hop hook for brown and red, hop hook round for black belts, okay? So hop, whatever your kick is, land, chop, elbow strike. Now, from here, black belts, you have 3 more moves. Your front foot goes behind you, but not the easy way, it goes the long way. There's 2 directions it can go, straight backwards or around my other foot. Then the matching arm does a reverse hook. So I'm hooking in this way, then punch 1, punch 2, and that's the end of the commitment form for you guys. Good work. Again, feel free to pause, practice a couple times before going on to the next section of class. All right, so go ahead, have a seat, take a load off, and relax. That always means something fun is coming up. All right, so from here, we're going to go to a fitness set. It's called the Core Crusher. It's not quite as fun as it sounds, okay? But the Core Crusher is 3 activities, okay? We do each of them 3 times, and we rotate through for 90 seconds or a minute and a half, whatever comes first, okay? So first one is delivery crunches. So delivery crunches, I touch my thumbs to the floor, then I come up, I touch my pinkies to the floor, okay? Try to use your core muscles, not your arms. So I'm not throwing my arms forward like that. You don't want to break the package. But I do 3 of those. Then I lay back, I do 3 leg lifts. 1, 2, 3. Then 3 low crunches. 1, 2, 3. All right, now, at any point in time during this 90-second drill, you can flip over on your stomach and you can cobra stretch for about 10 seconds, okay? If you don't, that's okay. You can keep going, and we'll stretch at the end anyways, okay? So we're going 90 seconds. So delivery crunches, leg lifts, and then low crunches. Here we go. Set, and go for it. So 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. 3 leg lifts. 1. Go to your pace. 2, 3. 3 regular low crunches. 1. I lift my whole back to front low back. 3. Then delivery. 1. Good. Keep it up. 2. You may have to put the Rocky soundtrack on in the background to motivate you. 1, 2, 3. Low crunches. 1, 2, 3. 30 seconds already burned off the clock. That's crazy. Feels like we just got started. 2. Man, 3. Keep it up. I know this gets tougher as you go, but don't quit. 1, 2, 3. Coming back, and 1, 2, 3. Good. Starting over again. Here we go. Good. 2, 3. Coming up. 1, 2, 3. Only 30 seconds left. 1, 2, 3. Doing great. 1, 2, 3. Leg lifts. 1, 2, 3. Doing great. 15 seconds left. 2, 3. Starting back over. 1. Almost there. Almost there. 2, 3. Got time for a couple of leg lifts. 1, 2, and time. All right. Nice job. Let's go ahead and cobra stretch. That takes that one big massive muscle in your stomach, separates it into 6-pack for you at no additional charge. Good. Stretch that core. Good. All right. Excellent work, gang. Let's go on to the next section of class. Good job. All right, for this portion, you're going to need a chair. Again, I'm using a folding chair, okay? It really doesn't matter a whole lot other than if you're really small and the chair is really tall, you want to go to hold the back of the chair like this. So grab something that you can hold that and something that has a seat that you can sit down on, okay? So first, we're just going to get our legs, make sure they're nice and warmed up. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to get 10 chair squats. So chair squat with my feet as wide as I want to, but I'm going to go as wide as the legs of the chair, so a little bit wider. I'm going to squat down like I'm sitting, and then when my rear touches, I'm going to stand right back up again, okay? So let's do 10 together. Ready? And go for it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, here we go. I'm going to flip this thing around First thing we're going to do is I'm going to have it on my right side, or it doesn't matter what side you have it on, but whatever side I hold it on, my other side is going to practice the move, okay? So this move is a 4-count front kick. So I'm going to use my outside leg. I'm going to lift and hold on 1. On 2, I'm going to grab under my leg and kick. On 3, I'm going to grab my knee again. I'm pulling this kind of up towards my chest. And on 4, I'm going to set down, okay? So 1, we're going to pick it up and pull. Good. Go ahead and do it. Yep. 2, kick it out, hold. 3, pull it back. And 4, set down. All right, let's do it together. Ready? We have 1, pull that tight. Notice that knee is nice and high. 2, I kick out. 3, pull back. 4, set down. 2 more on this leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice my knee does not move once the kick is up until my foot is back underneath it. So when my foot's back here, that's when I'm going to put my knee down. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Now we're going to hold that second position. 1, 2, yes. And we're actually going to hold the first position, and we're going to do 5 front kicks. So pull up to here. You can grab underneath. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, very good job. Now we're going to switch to our other side, so I can move the chair or move me or both. I did both. So again, staying tall, I'm going to lift, hold the knee into my chest. 2, I'm going to press out. 3, I pull back in. 4, I set back down. All right, let's do it together. Ready? 1, pull that knee in tight, pull that knee in. 2, press it out. 3, bring it back. 4, set it down. Good. Again, lift the knee. 1, 2, put it out. 3, bring it back. 4, set it down. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1, pull that knee in, hold it. 2, kick it out. 3, bring it back. 4, set down. Good. And 1. Last one. 2, kick it out. 3, bring it back. And 4, set down. All right. Now we're going to go to that first position. Hold that knee up. I'm going to hold underneath and get 5 front kicks with this leg. So ready? 1, hold it. Hold underneath. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now comes the fun part. Flip that chair back. Get to where you can sit. So what we're going to do is we're going to do squat, lift, front kick 1, front kick 2. Let's get 5 of those. Ready? Make sure the chair is where I need it. And go for it. Sit, stand, 1, 2. Sit, stand, 1, 2. That's 2. Good. Boom, boom. That's 3. Touch. Boom, boom. That's 4. One more. Touch. Boom, boom. That's 5. Whew, good job, guys. All right, next drill. Ready? All right, Fusion Impact students, we are now going to get a nice cool down stretch. This stretch is not easy. However, it really does help you gain flexibility. If you're on carpet and you have like a paper plate, you can actually use that for the front split and side kick stretch portion to help you get that stretch out there a little bit further. Okay, if you don't need that plate, again, because it's a little bit tight, what I urge you to do, I don't care if you're 10 years old or 110 years old, is do the stretch the correct way, no matter how far you can get. Even if you can't go low, when your leg is supposed to be straight, keep it straight. When your legs are supposed to be in a certain spot, keep them in that spot. Very important as we go through these, okay? So I'm going to turn this way so you can see. We're going to go left knee up, right knee down. Or if this is opposite for you, that's okay. Just do one knee. Whatever side this is, it's going to stay in front of us this whole time. Now, whatever knee is down, put that hand on the mat or on your floor, and I'm going to press this foot down into the carpet or into the mat, whatever you're using at home. So I'm pressing that foot down. That should activate your hip flexors. You should be able to feel that in your hip flexor. If you don't feel it, it's okay. You're still stretching it. Don't worry, I promise. Good. From there, we're going to take our hand that's not on the floor, reach back, grab our foot, and pull it back towards our back for quadricep stretch. So if you feel that, you should feel it in the front of the leg that you're pulling on. If you don't, bring your hip lower to the floor and pull the hand in. I definitely feel it, so I don't need to feel anymore. Good. Go ahead and release that. Straighten the front leg, stretching over the front leg. So you can see this leg is straight, this foot is still behind me, and I'm reaching over, putting my hands like a diamond around the heel if I can. If I can't do that, that's okay. Again, if you're here, as long as that knee is bent, if straight. If I have it bent, but I go further, I lose all my stretch. I feel no stretch here. So this leg is straight. Reaching forward, 3, 2, 1. All right, now keep your heel in line with where it is right now. Keep your knee with where it is right now. But I'm going to slide my front foot as far forward, my back foot as far back as I can go, okay? So Go as far as you can and hold it. So if this is as far as you can go, that's okay. Don't bring this other foot around or anything like that, okay? So push it out as far as you can and hold it. Good. You can move it around a little bit if you need a little more stretch. Good. All right. Now we're going to do what's called side kick stretch. So from here, I'm going to turn this way so you can see it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I've got my foot here, right? I'm going to push this leg towards you, side kick, and I'm going to turn the other foot away from you. So I don't know if you can see my back foot or not, but it's pointed the other way. So I've got my ankle, knee, hip, and my other knee in line with each other on this stretch. So I can push that out a little bit further. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to switch. So now I'm going to have my right knee up, left foot down. That left knee is down, so is the hand. Pressing this foot down into the mat to activate that hip flexor. Good. Hold it for a few more seconds. And now we're going to reach this right hand back to grab my left foot, if I can find it. Here we go. Pulling it back towards my back, quadricep stretch. So again, this is on the front of the leg that I'm pulling on. I feel that front muscle. If you don't drop your hip down a little lower, pull it in a little bit tighter, and you should feel that if you did any of the kicks we did today. Good. And release that. Straighten the front leg, stretch over the front leg. So again, I'm here. This leg is all the way straight. You can be on the ball of this back foot if you want to, but the idea here is I want to get my hands like a diamond around my heel here. Good, just like that. You got it? If that's not enough of a stretch, you can always go forward a little bit further with your hands. Up to you. Good. Almost there. Slide your front foot straight forward. Again, if you feel that stretch here, leave it here. Okay, I'm back a little bit. All right, leave it here if you feel that stretch here. If you can, slide it out further. That's great. Go and slide as far as you can. Hold it. Good. A couple more seconds on this one. All right, now from here, we're going to take out to the side. Side kick stretch. So I'm going to edge this foot like a side kick. My ankle, knee, hip, other knee are all in line with each other. Good. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from there, we're going to lay back. Pull one knee to our chest, other leg straight. Feels good after that stretch. Switch. Good. Again, the front foot just hanging out. Switch. And one more time, switch. Whew. All right. Great work, Fusion Impact students. I cannot wait to see you guys back on the mat.